Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastic. Well, right back to Sean Dyche's presser. We've got another game coming up on Wednesday night against Wolves. Big game, and Dyche has been talking about it today in this press conference. Which, you know what, Fair Play spoke about injuries and that, and the reaction that the players needs to do for the game. So, on the injury front, it's been talking about the players and that Aina back on grass now, but he's quite lengthy. Douglas Luiz is behind him as well. Obviously, with quite a few of them, like the longer term injuries, are each on behind each other. Woody is as well. So I think it is quite nice to see that they are getting back, and they seem to be like in a, when you usually line up for school dinners and you behind each person, it's probably it is a bit of that actually. Hasselhoff saying hello, hope you are well. And yes, Finny, what do you think of Derby? An absolute crap hole. Um, so yeah, that's what I think about Derby. But yeah, it's one of them ones really where you think about Forest and that, especially with Dean. Um, what you do think about that. Um, but yeah, that's probably them ones, including Woody. Shinchenko and Brackwell, they seem to be back in near nothing full training. And that, but I think Shinchenko is further forward than Backwell, due to like that. But I think that back just near a game just to get himself back to a full front. So really, Didgewack seemed to be fit for Wednesday night as well, which will be a big boost. Didgewack came off with a knock on Sunday, and really had a cat answering, and especially with a load of games coming up, I think he didn't want to push him that far from that. So we've got to thank you here, sir. Um, but Jude Bennett saying Romans 10:9, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from dead, you'll be saved. Okay. Um, what do you think of the Malmo match? I think it was one-sided. I think that Sangori Yates won that midfield quite easily, and Malmo just didn't turn up. And I think it gave them to a quite an easy day just to run and um, just ran the show near enough they did. So it was quite nice to see that them two ran the show like they did. And you know what, Malmo didn't really give us a really good game. So um, that what I think that it was really poor from them, and that Forest would they were probably in second, maybe third year that night. If I'm being honest, yeah, and it was quite nice to see it like how well we actually played and that, and we actually got 3 goals. You know, we went from like playing really well Thursday to that 20 minutes on yesterday, but even after that, I thought it was probably second, maybe third gear even then. So, but yeah, it talks about Omari Hutchinson as well and discusses like how he's getting sharper and fitter. And you did see that quite a bit on Sunday that he looks quite sharp and fitter. So could he start Wednesday night? I reckon he could. He was got given a full half on Sunday. He probably will be fit enough to last an hour on Wednesday, which will be good. Um, and I think that he has been knocking on the door, and Darcy has said that he is knocking on the door now. And I think, and though he didn't have the best game, Dominguez didn't, and I think that then I know Callum had 90 minutes on Thursday and 45 on Sunday, so I think bringing him back so he don't get injured again will be crucial. And I think especially Hutchinson getting fit, I think you could see them two starting on Wednesday, if I'm being honest, yeah. And which could be quite nice, quite good for them, and it will give us that something different out on the width. It talks about Wolves and all that, just saying that where they are. the change manager there. Just on about touching up what like we spoke about with the Brighton game. So I think there are positives to take from Sunday, but losing 2-0 on with the mistakes didn't help. So tell us what you think in the comments below as per usual. I'd like to say thank you.